MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the World Series. Go Giants and the Houston Astros. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with a bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail.
It's the moment these players have been waiting for. Game 1 of the Fall Classic is on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Houston Astros.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, we'll see if Hunter Pence can keep swinging that hot stick. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat well, they just go.
Luis Rodriguez gets the call on the mound here at home for Game 1 of the World Series. Harold, any thoughts?
Matt, last game he got the win. He pitched deep in the game, but I tell you what, he got double-digit strikeouts. He's got strikeout stuff, and I look for him again to have a high number of strikeouts. Well, let's take a look at the Astros defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And in the outfield, Mike Trout. May as well say highlight Mike, because every night it seems like he's putting on a highlight reel play. He can go get them left, right, center, climb a wall like Spider-Man if he needs to.
Leading out for the Giants, third baseman, number 5, Josh Harrison.
And a check swing looked like he went around. Yes, indeed, says the first base umpire. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
The 1-0 now to Pence. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
Well, Matty, some people say Gary is more of a pitcher's umpire because he features a wider strike zone than some. But I think he's at least pretty consistent about it.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Into the windup and the pitch. Barry Bonds is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw over to Pujols at first will take care of him to end the inning. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matty, Joe Mauer is still a guy you have to be careful with. He's such a great talent, the kind of talent that can dominate a game, a perennial all-star, and win some awards. He's one of the best in the game today, and he's always fun to watch.
Madison Bumgarner is on the mound here on the road for Game 1 of the World Series. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, I love watching this guy pitch. I went back, looked at the video of his last game. He pitched into the 6th inning, threw the ball great, had electric stuff when he needed to, pitched out of some tough jams, and pitched well enough to get the W. So I think we'll see tonight really firsthand what kind of pitcher he is. We'll get to see it firsthand. All right, time for majestic defensive alignment for the Giants. And behind the plate, you got Buster Posey. Took him a little while to figure out how to work things in the big leagues, but boy, can he catch. He can still catch and throw. He'll fool you every now and then, too, but he calls a tremendous game.
Digging in, Gary Cox. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Gary Cox.
And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this is on the ground for Aaron Hill at second. He's got it. On to first with it is Hill, 1 away.
Batting second, center fielder, Mike Trout.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in, the ever dangerous Mike Trout. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A high fastball is in there.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. And with 2 away here in Game 1 of the World Series, let's give you a little refresher course at the roads these 2 teams took to get where they are tonight. Stepping in, Michael Lee First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. Now a flare out to left center. And Hardy will make the catch. That retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Edwin Encarnacion now. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
First baseman number 10, Edwin Encarnacion.
There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. 0-1 count and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now. To 2-2 now.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Here's Buster Posey now. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here's the 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Lee is after it, lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2. Certainly a highlight reel grab that we just witnessed. So here it is again with show track, and the high 90s route efficiency is what stands out. He read it off the bat exceptionally well and closed ground on it just about as well as one could. In now is John Jay as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now here's the pitch. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Pulled toward right center field. Trout will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Giants are down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Settling in now, number 3. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one.
Number 3.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. very weakly on the ground. And the throw forces the first baseman to leave his feet, and by the time he came down, it's too late.
Well, he went for the big swing and ends up getting a swinging bunt. You couldn't have rolled the ball any better. Starts off the inning. Here we go. We're off and flying. A leadoff single.
Now at the plate, David Lee. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he takes ball one.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Now a snap throw to first, and he'll get back in safely. The 1-0 delivery. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
This is a nice at-bat. You know how hard it is to get yourself in a good hitter's count against a pitcher of this caliber? It's going to be the key moving forward if they can continue to stay in good counts.
Here he comes on 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And that misses for ball four. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
Hey, 3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
So here's Joe Mauer as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
Ball one. None out, runners at first and second. Outside, 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Well, we got a big pitch coming up now. That's ball 3 right there. And look at, with this situation with 2 guys already on, you don't want to load the bases. You got to come after him, make him swing the bat.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
At the plate, number 70, ready to get his day at the plate started right here. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jay has a read on it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and the runner back easily. Here's Albert now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And he lays off the circle change here as he moves into the driver's seat. 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Bumgarner sets. First pitch on the way. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. One-0 count. Here it is. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's in there. Base hit.
Well, he tried to double up with him on fastball. Showed him one. He got the next one. He measured the first one and timed the second one for the base hit.
Cox.
Into the box now, Gary Cox. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 delivery. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Hard hit ball to second. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We've played 2 full. Houston leads this one 2-0.
Leading off for the Giants, the designated hitter, Michael Morse.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
This guy's got a good mid-90s fastball working in this game. If they think they can catch up to that ball up there, it's going to continue to be a rough game for them.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. So here's Aaron Hill. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it misses. 3-1 now.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Three and 1. Here it is. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball 4.
Hey, they haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Harrison. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Goodness. 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And strike three called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Giants leave one. They're still down. It's 2-0. Ready for another chance? Mike Trout. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner.
Fielder, Mike Trout.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard to short. Throw to first by Hardy for out number 1.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael Lee.
Digging in to try it again, Michael Lee. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. One out, nobody on. And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm going to give him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
Set to deliver on 2-1. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Oh, what an effort. Line drive over the third baseman's head, but did you see how high he got off the ground? What an effort to try to grab that ball.
Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. The tag from Hardy, and they get him at second base. Standing in now, number 3. Lifted into center field. Jay has a read on it, and the inning is over. Hunter Pence will start things out when we come back. It's the Astros 2 and the Giants nothing. With Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as Hunter Pence digs in to get the inning started.
Hunter Pence.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Barry Bonds. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball up in the hundreds. Man, you just got to get yourself ready to let it fly. Get your hands through the zone as quick as you can.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Cox racing back. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Edwin Encarnacion.
Striding in once again, Edwin Encarnacion comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. A swing and a miss at a ball down. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Giants down in order. They're down 2-0. Stepping in, David Lee. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
Number 60.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
And the pitch. Good arm action there, but this one misses, and it's a ball and 2 strikes.
He just missed on that changeup. I like that pitch right there. You got 2 strikes on him. Throw that changeup and see if he chases it. That time he laid off, but hey, good idea.
Ready on 1-2. And he struck him out.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
So here's Joe Mauer. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And the pitch. A weak chopper up the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. And another foul ball. Pitch is popped up. Calling for it, Harrison. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 70.
Now at the plate, number 70. He hit a sac fly earlier. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drilled right back up the middle. And roving for it is Hill, but it's by him into center, a base hit. And the 2-out hit will bring Albert Pujols to the plate. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead.
Leading off for the Giants, the catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is fouled back and out of play.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on in the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
Hit hard down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Now batting.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
In now is John Jay, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A 1 pitch on its way. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground, but this will land untouched.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
And that's the first hit in this one for the Giants.
Well, that's a slider breaking in right there, and if it's not in on your hands, that's a dangerous pitch. He got lucky that ball didn't go further.
Michael Morse.
Here's Michael Morse now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in. Runners on first with one down. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1 in front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. So digging in now, J.J. Hardy. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch out, nothing doing. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. 2 out with the man at first. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. One and one, here it comes. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now a move over to first, and the runner back safely. A runner on first with 2 away. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And a good cut there, but it's chopped foul at the plate, and it's full now. 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for San Francisco. They trail it here 2-0. Stepping into the box, Albert Pujols. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Albert Pujols.
Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. Now it's 2-0. Here comes Bumgarner, 2-0. That one's in there on the black, 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here, as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now here's the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Another try at 2-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, he finds himself in danger of walking the 8-hitter right here. That's just something you don't want to do. You walk the 8-hitter, the 9-hitter can bunt him over, starts a big inning, he can hit and run. It could lead to a lot of problems.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Encarnacion backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Into the windup and the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. Nope, sorry about that. They're saying it was short hopped.
Now batting, left fielder, Gary Cox.
Ready once again, Gary Cox. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Bumgarner has his target. Here's the 0-1. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. The pitch. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Again, a 1-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now another 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll get back in standing. Here's the first pitch to him. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Two out with the man at first. And he just misses with a curveball.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Strike called. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Pitch popped up. Encarnacion is there for it. And that's the 3rd out. 1 hit, 1 left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Astros lead it 2-0. So here's Aaron Hill. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
And Hill able to lay off again. It's 2-0 now.
Well, they walked him the first AB, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
The 2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
Only helps him out there. It's 3-1.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with 1 swing.
Out, he somehow gets that one by him. 3-2 now.
This is the strangest at bat, Matt. We're sitting here with a 3-2 count, and there's not been 1 pitch in the strike zone yet. The hitter's being a little too aggressive. Take your walk if he's going to give it to you.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. chop foul over towards the coaching box. He'll try it again. 3-2. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And that is just shy of the box seats, off the top of the wall.
Well, here he goes again. Here's that guy, leadoff base hit. He's having a nice postseason. He is really locked in right now.
Josh Harrison.
Ready for another shot now. Josh Harrison. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. First delivery to him on the way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. A runner at first with no outs here. Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that.
Well, as advertised, Matt, that splitter has been spot on. I mean, that is the game separator right there. He's able to use that split, looks like a fastball, and he's using it effectively.
Runner goes for second, and here's a ball hit in the air. Looking to send him packing again, and this is going to be a foul ball. In the dirt, but it's swung on for the 3rd strike. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. One-0 count. Here it is. A cold strike on the inside corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Here's a look over to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Outside and a full count. 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with a full count as the 2-hole hitter.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The next 3-2. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Barry Bonds. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here's the 1-0. 2-0.
This is where you really got to focus with runners on base. You got a 2-0 count. You have a tendency to get a little anxious thinking you can drive somebody in. Stay focused. Get your pitch.
Two 2-0 count and the pitch. Leaves a changeup high for a strike.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
It looks like fatigue's not going to be a factor for him. He's still popping the glove in the high 90s, and we're late in the game right now, Matt.
And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Trout coming on. But he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the play. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Edwin Encarnacion now. There's he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A 1 pitch on its way. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, but if he gets through this inning, I think they'd be happy with it. To get through 6 innings and just a little over 100 pitches, I think that's pretty good outing.
Before the 0-2, a look to first. And he's back easily. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And he misses there. 1-2.
This is a big spot right here. 2 runners on, and you knew he was going to waste a pitch right there, 0-2. But right now you can still make him chase out of the zone, and you got a chance to get out of this jam.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Giants leave a couple. They're still down. It's 2-0. Digging in and looking for more, Michael Lee. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Michael Lee.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Bonds has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
The batter, number 3.
Striding in once again, number 3. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Grounded back up the middle. Hill is there. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
You want to talk about speed? Watch him here on this isolation replay. Is he flying or what? I love how smooth he runs, and he just bursted down the line.
In now, David Lee, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now a snap move over to first. The throw short hops him at first, and now 2 men are aboard. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. That's lined into left. He left that one up. It's a base hit. Digging in once again, Joe Mauer.
Yeah, we thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least 1 more hitter.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Matty, but I think this lefty-lefty matchup right here may have been enough to convince the manager to stay with him. So we'll see if it works out.
In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. First and second now, 1 man out. And this one misses again to Mauer. 2-0 now. From the belt, the pitch in the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Set to deliver on 3-0. And this is taken by Mauer. He's aboard. It's ball 4.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit.
70.
Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Now here's the Giants skipper making his way out toward the mound. And he's going to make a move here. So that'll do it tonight for Madison Bumgarner. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Frank Morris is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Number 70 will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just a bit high.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
The 1-0 delivery. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Two and 0. Here it is. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Challenge pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Wow, they went to the pen because they liked the matchup, and what does he do? He walks the first guy he faces to bring in a run, so much for that strategy. Makes you wonder if they'll turn to him again next time in this situation.
Here's Albert now. He hit a sac fly earlier. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. No movement on base. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Hard hit at third. Gloved by Harrison. The second for 1. On to Encarnacion, but it's too late to get them both.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. And that's high for a ball. 1-0. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Two and 0 now.
Well, you wouldn't have expected this kind of at bat out of him, but he's fought himself right back with an opportunity now to really drive in 2 runs.
Ready with the 2-0. Lets it fly 2-0, but this one's by him for the first strike.
Tell you what, man, he looks locked in to me. You know, I played with a guy named Larry Milburn. He said he looks hitterish. You see that swing right there? I know he missed it, but he was on it.
And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Bouncer down the line, but it gets foul.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Fouled back. Once again a 3-2. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Digging in to try it again, Gary Cox, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been, as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. On to the 7th here in Game 1. The Astros on top, 4-0. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. 7th inning coming up now in Game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Digging in, Buster Posey. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Buster Posey.
Into the windup and the pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Hey, it's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Stepping in now, John Jay.
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Well, that's a first pitch single. Maybe they got to get a little more aggressive. He's dominated them early in counts and throughout the whole game. Maybe they've changed their game plan. We'll see. Are they going to be aggressive or continue to be passive?
Into the box now, Michael Morse, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. No hits to this point. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
Runners on first with 1 down. Soft liner towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, that's a base hit right there. Now they got 2 runners on. This may be their best opportunity to get on the board. They've been shut out the whole game.
J.J. Hardy.
Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. A line shot to third base. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. Time to get up and stretch here at Minute Maid Park. It's the Astros 4 and the Giants nothing. George Cantos gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
George Cantos.
Ready for another chance? Mike Trout. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Mike Trout.
turned on down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double.
He was sitting on that fastball. You can't tell me he wasn't. First pitch fastball, and he turned on it like that. Nice job.
Standing in now, Michael Lee.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball. Here's another 0-2. Pulled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Ready with another 0-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
The batter, number 3.
Settling in now, number 3. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses, ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Matt, this is that situation as a hitter. I want to see the guy expand his zone. You got a runner on third base. You got a 2-0 count. You know they're going to nibble, but if you can put the ball in play, you got a good chance of picking up that run.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. No play as the run comes in to score, and we're all hoping he's going to be okay on the mound. Ready once again, David Lee. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. A 1-0 delivery. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Pence coming on. He makes the running play. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The catcher, number 13, Joe.
So here's Joe Mauer. A couple of walks for him thus far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Ready with the 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
The 2-0 on the way. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Won't offer it what looked to be the circle change. 3-1. Number 70 would be next. 2 out with the man at first. Here's a high pop-up. And now Harrison will look this one in to retire the side. Astros plate 1 on a couple of hits. 8th inning coming up. Astros lead this one 5-0. So here's Aaron Hill. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Lee has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Now batting.
Astros on top in front of the home crowd here at Minute Maid Park as you get a look at the line score to this point here in the 8th inning. Josh Harrison stands in. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Into the windup and the pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Misses, ball 2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Going for strikeout number 15. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Standing in, Hunter Pence. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
He did a nice job of getting 2 outs before the 2-hitter came to the plate. Now you got the 2-hitter at the plate, and you start to move to the power. You want to keep as many of those little guys out front off the base before the big boys come up.
And no offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Hit hard on the ground to second. There is Altuve. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Jamie Dunlap is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
29, Jamie Dunlap. Leading up for the Astros, designated hitter, number 70.
Number 70 is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. A little bouncer that winds up foul. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
That was a good pitch right there. Started at the knees, got the hard sink down, and got him to swing right through it. Beautiful.
The 1-2 pitch. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Two and two count. Here it comes. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. This is foul right side. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And another pitch is hit foul as the battle continues here.
That was a 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
Another full count pitch home. Swing and a line drive. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. Back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Albert Pujols.
Here's Albert now. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here it comes, 1-0. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Here he comes on 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Jose Altuve is on deck. Nobody out, runner on first. Hard hit ball to second, and there's his first base hit in this one. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, going to the pen, this is not what they wanted. He comes up, he gives up 1 hit, now another back-to-back base hits. I'm curious what's going through the mind of the manager right now as he's looking at his bullpen.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Hit swung on and missed. The throw not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal.
Hey, that's not easy to do. To steal third off a catcher that has an elite arm like this. Great base running there.
Runners at second and third here. Nobody out. Hit on the ground to short. Hardy's there. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Now batting, left fielder, Gary Cox.
So coming to the plate, Gary Cox. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Drilled on the ground to short. Right to Hardy. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
The batter, center fielder, Mike.
So 2 gone now in the Houston 8th, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. Squared that one up just a little late. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
The 1-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. We're on to the 9th here in game 1. The Astros lead it 6-0. Into the box, Barry Bonds. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
And the changeup is way low that time. The 2-0 on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Edwin Encarnacion now. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
He's set, and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
This has been an interesting game to watch. I mean, he's less than 60% of the time he's throwing that first pitch for strikes. So he's been having to throw stress pitches almost to every hitter.
A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Center field. Lee with this one's down. Throw won't get him.
Boy, has he had a rough day. 3 strike base hit. Tell you what, that's going to give him a little play anymore. You go 0 for 3.
Here's Buster Posey now. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Runners at the corners here, nobody out. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. And there's ball 3.
Count 3-0.
Here it comes on 3-0. A high fastball is in there.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Runners are at first and third with none out. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And this is fouled at the plate. Now a swing and a fly ball. Lee sprinting after it, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Altuve ranging into shallow right. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, John Jay.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So a strong performance here as he worked his way into the ninth, but he'll let the bullpen try and close with the final 2 outs. Justin Verlander enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work.
Justin Verlander.
John Jay will be the first to greet him here, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only 1 out. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Verlander ready with another 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Michael Morse is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Oh, that was a tough pitch to lay off of. He took this hack at that slider. He thought it was going to be over the plate and just kept running away.
Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now. 3-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Lee makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. Houston win the World Series opener and take a 1-0 lead. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros. 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Giants, no runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 40,950. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.